One of the biggest problems I see out here, biggest problems I see is a lack of a visualization practice. You must visualize your highest self at all times to operate as your highest self at all times. Your visualization practice must be geared around the appearance of the 10.0 West, the demeanor of the 10.0 West, the actions of the 10.0 West, and the energy felt by others and that he knows exists with him, the 10.0 fucking West. So actions, appearance, energy, demeanor. This is how we create our higher self. This is higher self creation. Vague goals get vague fucking results. Vague goals get vague results, motherfucker. You don't even know what you want to be. You don't even know what you are walking up. How can you be present if you're not proud of your fucking presence? How do people not get that, and why is there such a lie there? Why is there such a disconnect? The fat dad with under titty sweat sitting at the soccer game of his son. That was part of my ultimate vision. That's why I always say soccer. Because part of my ultimate vision, for some reason, I rolled up to a soccer field and I was jacked. I just had this presence, this energy, this demeanor. My appearance was fucking on point, impeccable. You have to see yourself from this way. Your movie poster, letting your best attributes and accolades wash over yourself as you walk into any room. Opposed to the opposite, which most people do. Most people walk in a room, they're like, a fat motherfucker walks in the room and he's like, oh, how do I look from this angle? Do my tits look weird from this angle? Or they're at the beach and they're just critiquing themselves, flooded with selfish self-talk. How the fuck can you be present if you're not proud of your presence, motherfucker? That's the first place you start. Fuck being ripped if you ain't rich. Fuck being rich if you ain't ripped. And you ain't going to get neither of those if you ain't a rare motherfucker that is honest about the way he speaks to himself. So let's get to the root of everything. I see that rich motherfucker, skinny, fat, chewed bubblegum motherfucker. I look right past his money. I'm like, God, that would suck. That's even worse. Now you get all this attention and it's magnified that you're a fucking 180 pounds of chewed bubblegum, or even worse, you're 300-pound fucking walrus and you hop out that Lambo. The fuck is that? How do you not realize we all see through that bullshit? The goal is to be elevated in all areas. Wisdom is unbiased. It's hypocritical to be a fat fucking leader. You're guiding your people incorrectly. Hey, he really knows what's up. Let's be like him. Trash our lives. What the fuck is that? I don't give a fuck what people fucking get about any of this, other than they need to know. They need to fucking know that their higher self is completely attainable. Viewing themselves at the highest possible level. Some people don't operate from a highest self. I operate from higher self creation. I see my best self walking in at all times. And when I'm in complete alignment with creating my best self, that's when I'm vibing the highest. I haven't missed a step. Diet's impeccable. Thoughts are positive. Self-talk savage and affirming. Every step is creating me into the 10.0 version of Wes. Everything I do to create that individual keeps me in flow state. So I know it's part of my purpose to be able to operate from a high level presence that's able to stop people to get the message. You have to stop them to get the message. They ain't going to listen to you when you're small. You have to get big to take the stage. You have to always operate when you're speaking as if you're on a fucking stage. I don't get how motherfuckers don't see that their level of negative self-talk is crushing them and completely transparent to everybody around them. You ain't gonna be there if you don't learn to operate from your highest self. Only see your highest self. And when you do feel low, notice it's just frequency and you're not in the actual mode of creating highest self. So frequency is low, and just wait till you can start again and get it back high. Don't go in on yourself. don't operate from a fucking level of siding with an actual event or a tangible existence. Realize the frequency, the actions, the energy are what's creating the moment, and that moment creates the future. So everything you're doing, thinking, and the amount of energy you're emitting, what you're thinking, and the actions you're partaking in right now are determining what you are in the future. Make sure what you are in this moment is the future you fucking desire. I'm telling motherfuckers that this is what I operate from. I only see the highest self. West 10.0 does my dirty work. This is the motherfucker who can't be stopped. He's viewed at from a bird's eye view, a voyeur view, the 30,000 foot view, God perspective. I only see him from above, and I only speak about him greatly. Look at that motherfucker, guiding this whole room, not shaking. This dude knows exactly where he's going. Confidence is a byproduct to consistently implementing these acts that he does. He never fails. We're always speaking it into existence and pumping up the fact that we're more committed. We've done it longer. We have a greater result. And it's only in an ethical manner that this ego is present. This ego is present ethically because we will take the time to guide. Anybody who is actually wishing to push people down, you're a piece of shit. But if you lift yourself to then lift others, you've understood it. You actually sacrificed. There was a lot of selflessness, many man hours, creating this individual who's a teaching vessel. And when we teach, we learn twice. I love you guys so much that I need you to operate from your highest self-creation at all times. Always visualizing yourself at your best. It's almost shocking to me that people can't see what they are. I can see what they can be, but they can't see what they are because they're attached to a past where they've been defined from people who are operating from very little understanding of anything. Never take advice on your path from someone who doesn't walk theirs. Never take advice on your vision from someone who isn't creating theirs. We do not listen to those we don't want to be in the same position as. I love you guys. I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it. I'll keep showing up. I'll keep getting better. And I want you to understand something. I've had better days in prison, just waking up very excited to create a body that I was proud of due to my perspective at the moment, than I have days out here after a massive carb up few days where my body actually looks better, but I know I've been physically weakened by pleasure seeking, walking to my Rolls Royces. So after a few days of carving up where the body looks better, but the mind is weak from pleasure seeking, waking up and walking to a dream life wasn't even as good as waking up starving and suffering in the pen, knowing I can't be stopped. You're after that feeling of knowing nobody could stop you but you. I fucking love you guys. Let's go.